All right, quickly. So many complaints they come, and because when we hear some of the complaints, me say for my own, I can't go carry waka go one or two center where they say for they do, and the mobile center where they for they do this continuous voters registration. So I can't see find out say yes, some of these complaint not true. One of the complaint the one say yes, the way the machine they slow internet wise, different thing, and after some time when they work for some time, they'll come say make the alarm cool, say they hot. And one of the center when I visit, say now like 100 persons they feel register per day, and now one machine now see the that center. INEC not be yesterday we get INEC. It don't think we'll get INEC. Why would they get all these kind of things for this part of the world? Why?
Well,
And how true it be from what me see. Now one machine I see.
the one where one machine per
Mm,
registration center, that one is
mm,
correct.
mm.
Because the machine they not reach for the one way they bring to the states, it not reach. The idea be say we been think say this all these people we never register. We not even think say all these people never even register. So it not there for that like the target. Say
Okay.
all these people they never register for this country. Now we self we take arrange ourselves. So the ones we come to the states, they not many. The machine that will come. As we start, now one per local government, then we take start.
Okay.
18 local governments. And then for the state office, we can't get like 2 or 3. Then we take start. But after some time, early this year, we can't find out say the registration won't end. Now INEC will increase the machine there. You know, say this machine there, now new machine there, not be this, not the one we used last time. This one they call them IVED, INEC voter enrollment device.
Okay.
Not with that DDC machine or laptop where they use that first time. This one don't change. We don't upgrade. This one, the software and everything don't upgrade. So we call this one INEC voter enrollment device,
Okay.
IVED. You know, now what they use. And it's very, very expensive. So now so as the registration don't the end, we self go increase the number to the state. So from the local government office, now we don dey go to the wards. So we dey for the wards. And as we start to bless it immediately after Easter, or some weeks to Easter, that is April. Before April, around March ending to early April, since that time we don dey go down to the wards, to the grassroots to do registration. As we go down to the grassroots, so we don also increase the machine there.
Okay.
So now, especially for the local governments wey dey for this Benin town, wey be Oredo, wey be Toboaka, wey be Ego, and then part of even Ovia Northeast, you know, all those ones there, we don increase the machine there. So they get like six or 7 registration centers, plus the local government INEC office. So you go find out say one local government they get like 7 centers, and those 7 centers, the INEC office wey dey for the main INEC office for the local government, they go keep like 2 machine there. Then the centers wey dem dey move from one place to the other, they come carry one machine. Now this machine, e dey register more than 100 o. Me sef I don find out, I don ask the ICT people. Sometimes they say that they register up to 150 for one machine. If they really work well, then go register up to 150. Then sometimes they register up to 100. You know, now so then they take operate. So where people say it work one time, then machine they hot, I not think so. It not be like the one way they used before. Where person will come say machine don't hot, so make we wait for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, make the machine cool first. I not think say this IVET they operate like that. You know, no matter how the place hot, safe. I not think say the thing don't hot to the point say you not go feel register, make it cool. So you know say this period now so many stories they fly here. But I not think say that now one of the problem.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Okay, Oga, for voter education for INEC for Edo. Those of us who they use their bicycle to the waka around there, we get kind of so we they see. This one a machine we will not deploy go some kind words, some kind local government. Now people they contribute money till they buy fuel for this machine. I be sometimes you get where the machine go work with or say okay, no fuel again, and when I contribute money more to buy fuel and make the charger. I be INEC, this one na follow come. They know they buy, they know they contribute money buy fuel for this kind of machine because some kind news over the year people they complain.
No. Our local government offices, they give them money to buy fuel to take power the generator and to take charge the machine where would they talk. So even the centers where would they carry they move about the machine, they don't already charge them well. They don't already charge them well before they carry and go to those places. They go charge them well to the point that they go use them for that day. Neither they carry go. So I don't see anywhere where person go talk say now people where they can't register, now go buy fuel for INEC office or INEC they collect money for all this collect money from people where they can't register to take buy fuel. INEC never reach like that. It never reach like that. Me, I don't hear that story. And so some people self don't ask me. Now me I talk from my own investigation self. You know, say when matter don't hard like this, when you don't talk, plenty people they involved in this whole thing. Some people go, somebody self call me say, okay, what I go do? Say, what I go do to support INEC? I say one, me where I did for the state office, I know they do the registration. No. My own na to talk what they happen for the commission. So go to the local government, go meet the electoral officer. If you want to work, do any work, we go to support INEC. If there is any work, he go let you know. You know, now so me and him can talk. So waiting they try to talk, we say some people now, as people plenty for the place, they don't come put themselves as middlemen. They will come arrange people. Say, see, I get link for INEC. So I'll come arrange you, then I will take you inside and they will register you. In that process, they will come collect money, come arrange the people, carry go give the people, the INEC people with they inside. Now,
I know they cut it short, but they do it in collaboration with INEC.
Now the INEC people say they don't know.
You know, I know. Why I'm talking because the DSS don't arrest INEC staff for Rivers State over alleged extortion.
And that one Rivers
State. They say he collect money. He collect money from. So if you like say you say whether INEC dey for the center or the middle of the matter. Because as I did now, he get wetin go happen for my house. You no get how no take know or you no get how take get information. Because if person come dey form Egbeweja in front of INEC. INEC no talk say you know guys say no. So okay, you clarify that one well.
But I feel say before now, sorry sir. I feel say before now, when would they know say that they get their own security where they deal with them. I don't know, they're not there around this period.
With security.
And we go just there around.
No.
Okay.
Security for those centers where they move from one place to another, it's not there.
Okay.
It's not there. Now our staff now now ourselves now they arrange everything.
Okay, but what do they do to prevent that kind of thing? Make it Egbeweja no come the because it be like say people now don't they hustle with INEC.
You know say now the thing with me I tell you so. You know say Nigerians now everybody they look for how it will take survive. You wait till this period before you can't go do registration and the place don't choke. Everywhere people don't jump back. And somebody can say, I go feel help you and help you. Say I go fit great way where you go fit go inside and he'll help you. And then at the end, you can't give him 1 naira. You go come talk say na INEC. That person not the work for INEC. Except you carry the money go give INEC staff where they do the registration. And there is no case like that. Say person carry money go give INEC staff. But we say we don't for Edo here.
No, in the talk about Edo. Now Edo in the cover.
Maybe they tell us say it happen for Nigeria.
We say we dey warn our staff.
Okay.
We dey warn our staff. You see one thing about all these processes. When they call vote buying. They say vote buying. Election day, then they do vote buying. Now the INEC people, the ad hoc staff, when they do where they conduct the election, the presiding officer and the assistant presiding officer, 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4 of them wey we say na ad hoc staff. They don't know where then they do the vote buying. But then they say then they do vote buying. Not when they come vote now. They say when they come vote, they will come go vote, come snap this thing, come snap the party where you vote, and then carry and go outside, go collect money. Now INEC don't talk say, you not go carry your phone as they go enter that cubicle where you go thumbprint.
Okay.
You understand, ba? So now when you go outside, you don't vote finish, you go outside, go collect money. You not go talk say INEC they collect money before they allow people to go and vote. You not go talk like that. But that is the vote buying where everybody they talk. For Ekiti itself, they say it happened, they say he arrest, he no arrest. Plenty stories. You know, so now the same way, waiting at the talk, they say, if you give the INEC officials, when they do registration, when they do election, money for hand like this, the day of election or the day of registration, now you go talk, say, okay, INEC collect money. But if you go give am to middleman wey say he go help you to push you through to go and register, you know if you talk say na INEC. You know if you talk say give the money to INEC staff. So this story where they say INEC they collect money, INEC they collect money. Me, I never we don't talk to our staff. Everybody they deny. For Edo here, everybody they deny. And so for Edo State, we would believe say that will not they happen. If it they happen for other places, but for Edo State, we will believe say that will not they happen.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. You feel start to send your messages, questions for the test only line for 08074 009076. That is 08074 009076. Now call, just send message, come that line. If you see join us live on Facebook and also drop your question there for just go Kelly Merritt, just go at Kelly Merritt and you go follow, see the live on Facebook, and you go also drop your questions there. Now to the big ones, so many things they happen now, and basic one thing when I discover when on my own platform from here we don't try to educate people now this issue of if you go the center there, the various centers there for you do registration, you'll see say by the time you ask 1 to 10 persons, you see say 8 persons not supposed to even be there.
Good.
They're not supposed to even be there because but the awareness now we try to see what they create. I don't talk for here, but what make you see here from your own mouth. Now somebody now they ask that question now from Facebook or Benin asking you go listen now so that they will give you the answer. Now many people won't do, they don't fail register before. They can't get 1 or 2 issues, like maybe their voters card don't clean, or it don't lost, or they won't change 1 or 2 informations, or they don't relocate, or they won't transfer. Maybe where they stay before, they stay before now, they don't go redo. How those kind of people go waka as regards this exercise where they go on now?
Thank you very much. Because you don't observe, this self I don't observe. Now the matter be say, we would talk say, if you want to do transfer, from one place to the other, you don't need to go to the registration center. If you sabi use phone, you go just use your phone. Go to the INEC registration portal. They call them cvr.inecnigeria.org. cvr.inecnigeria.org. Now so the portal where they do that registration. You go just go there. When you go there, you go open the part where then they do transfer. And you go just give them all the information. And it don't finish. You go just leave them for INEC to print your PVC and send to you.
Well, you need to print go INEC because
you don't need to
because
print.
You know say one place where they say download and print.
You don't need to print and go and give INEC.
Okay.
For transfer, you don't need.
Okay.
You don't need. Just do everything finish, process it and let it go. The next one, INEC will do them for you. Go print the PVC for you. When they come, we go make announcement where you go collect them. And where you go collect them, now the new place, if now the new local government where they transfer to, the INEC office there, now there you go collect them.
Okay.
If you don't lost your PVC, you don't lost them. You don't need to go and register again, because all your information is there for the database. So if you go register again, Now double registration. Now the thing where so many people go do for this country, you know, say we don't print a voters card for those people who register for last year, from June to December 2021. For this whole country, as we register finish, they don't print them. They carry that thing, the whole registration, carry and go do a fingerprint identification. They can't find out, say, for the whole country, about 45% of the people who register last year, now double registration.
And those people, they will feel vote.
Now double registration.
If they won't go vote, they will
double
feel
registration
vote.
be say you don't already get PVC. You know say you don't get PVC. You don't say you don't get PVC, but somebody could come mobilize you to go and register again to increase figure. Now, some people, their PVC don't lost. Instead for them to go and ask to print new one, they will come say, go and register again. Because the process of maybe asking to go and print new one, you could say no, you're not going to do all those things, you're not going to waste time. Now for me to go and register. When you do that, now double registration, we go find out say your name and every information is there for the database. So waiting the computer go do, computer go come cancel this fresh one where you register and leave the old one for you. So if you don't lost your PVC and you go back to go register, they go cancel this one, this fresh one where you do. They not go accept that. They go cancel this one. So the loss where you don't lost your PVC, you don't go forget any. What you go say, you go tell INEC say I lost my PVC. I bet we're gonna print new one for you. You go fit do them online. You go fit do them online. What INEC require from you to say make you show evidence that you don't lost your PVC.
Okay.
So that evidence, either you go carry police extract, a statement from police say yes, this man lost in PVC, or you go court, go swear affidavit say you don't lost PVC. If you do them for online, then go say okay, upload this information. When you upload this, when you provide this information, you don't finish your matter with that. You don't need to register again. Now, some people their PVC don't want out, defaced. You get comma. The spell your name self, they not spell and well. Your picture, the picture way there for the PVC, you don't want out. You know the person not feel recognize you. Your name self, let's say person not feel recognize you. Those ones, we say don't go and register again. Go to the portal, the INEC website. Go to that portal and ask for a new one.
Okay.
Provide all the necessary information. We'll go print new one for you. So now make they talk say even now we can't find out say most of the people when they go to the registration center, not be say that they register, not be say they never register when they register. Then they go either because of transfer, or maybe because of defaced PVC, or maybe because of the PVC don't worn out. So they want a new one. Those people can go online. They don't need to go and crowd the INEC registration center. Leave the registration center for only those people who never registered before. So that, because as they go register, they go fit capture their biometrics, their fingerprints and everything. You don't go fit do that one online. Now make we say, leave that centers for only those people we never registered before. And maybe the old people, some of the people who get all these problems, we don't know how to use phone. If you want transfer and you don't know how to use phone, you can go to the registration center. If you don't lost your PVC and you don't know how to use phone, if you don't know how to go online, you can also go to the registration center. Or if your PVC is defaced and you don't know how, you don't get Android phone, you don't know how to use phone, you can also go to the registration center. But if you know how to use phone, because most of the people where they go now more of youths will know how to use phone. So you can do that anywhere where you there. You can do that. You don't need to go and crowd the INEC registration centers.
What about somebody who say want update information, maybe want change one or two informations too?
You can do it online. Just go to the website.
Then those people now outside the transfer, them go fit as in they go need to print, or because you get place of download and print, or na INEC go see print.
No, those ones download and print. If it is transfer, it's not important. If na loss of PVC, it's not even important. Okay. If na editing, that is
they update your information.
Update information. You know they important. Because you already have the old PVC. You just say, okay, they see some of the things. So you already have the old one. The thing is that when INEC don't do the new one for you, you go use the old one, come carry the new one. You go drop the old one for INEC, come carry the new one. You know. So
what about you know your get at all again? You lost your own. Who should you come?
If you lost your own and you go online, say you don't lost your PVC and the rest of the things, and you don't go through all the processes, that is the end. That is the end. Yes, that is the end. But if the computer will allow you to print the information, to make sure that to tell people, say you don't already go online to go do all these things. You go print that one out, keep for yourself. Okay? You go print that one, keep for yourself, so that now that one you go use as evidence the day where you want to go collect the new one where they don't print for you.
Now, what somebody now, before we go this break, somebody now they ask, say, now he lost his own, and also he wants the update information. How because you just talk now, say you need to now that's your old one, you take collect. Now this expenses are two things they do now, they update and they don't lost. So how that kind of person go work?
No, you can do the two. You can do the two for online.
Okay.
You go request to get a new PVC.
Okay.
We don't talk, say show evidence say you don't lost your PVC. Cut affidavit or a police extract. Okay. But some people when you go to the centers, they go just open the system. They go just open the system and they will see your name. So sometimes they even know they ask all these ones. But you know, when you do them online, then they ask you all this information. But that one not very important. You go go to the website and ask you go to the site where they talk about loss of PVC and give them all the necessary information. At the same time, you go fit update. But the update be say you need to get the PVC. You need to have the information on your hand before you go fit update her. You get the point?
Yes, sir.
You go fit before you go fit update her. So in that case, if you don't have the information on your hand, that means you now go to that is when you now go to the INEC office. They go open their system. They go open their system and see your face and all the information where they, and then they go fit update you based on what you want to be updated at that point. You get the point?
Yes, sir.
But that is when you have now gone to the INEC office personally, because they will open the system and then they will see your name, your photograph and everything. Okay? So at that point it is only at the INEC office that you can do that.
Okay, sir. Now, because somebody when I see yesterday where you say in the printing you saying one can go on our office. Now, because some of you get message where person go receive to know, so okay, information don't reach INEC office if you do online, or if you just do it like that, no need to even know whether message will come.
No, if you don't do it online, when you know say the thing is successful, then they show you say the thing is successful now.
Okay.
Okay. When you you know online things, when you even do bank transaction, when you say successful,
not successful with that.
Successful. So now, so the online things, when you don't tell you say the thing where they do is successful, when you don't fill all the information and you don't send and go and say successful, you don't say successful. You don't do sure say the thing where you do, yeah, okay. Now so the matter there.
All right, thank you very much, sir. We'll go this break now. When we come back, we'll continue the program. So not touch the dial. After this break, we'll see take more questions for inside the Golden Chamber. We'll come back now. Salute to you. Welcome you to the Golden Chamber, KUFM 92.7. Where's the Dagligba for Benin Auchi Express Road? Another wonderful program, Radio Tori on top KUFM. And you know what they do on plus every Wednesday in make with the side. And again, matter we say we'll go decide today. We always start the program to appreciate Baba God. Appreciate Baba God for the wonderful day we say. He arranged for us this brand new day. Like play like joke on the 13th day of April 2022 nowadays. So time, they say not they wait for any person. We believe say your day they go zero. The rain where they fall now, now God now go help us with it. No say yes, only go do it, only go fit to do. We believe say everything, those are plans where you get, everything they go as planned. My name is International Kelly Merit, the Senior Special advisor to the governor on illegal marriage and private enjoyment, life now sense. Now frustration, I make engineering students do IT for inside police station. When mama say, help me beat my pikin, you should say, come out for that mama mind. Life now sense. So don't forget my time, say, yes, we will dive into time, no time to check time. There's someone person, go river and a cloth we carry and go river and I go first and wash. We get my time, we say, yes, it pain me. And I know say they pain so many persons from inside Obodo Nigeria and even all over the world. Now be matter we so won't look into today as the autumn. Time we be say we say allow us to we'll talk small, open the call line so that you say will be part of the matter. Recently we see say yes, so many the way when the latest and she deaths they come, when people first say na cancer before the truth can come out now, those many things can play. We're gonna see more. We also show me that you go to see more different things where they happen as regards domestic violence. We see the one of Yetunde with this now somebody will be Christian. She convert to Islam all because she loved a man. She ready to go any length. But at the end of the day now, for me to the enter our ESA, yes, she died as a result of food poisoning from the mother-in-law and the husband. And so many things. We see the one where we say yes. Man, they beat the wife, they draw her hair, they beat the wife or girlfriend, whoever. They draw the hair, they go for ground, and so many, every now and then, we see different things as regards domestic violence. We see all these things, and then it bother me, say, how we take reach this situation? Because when you go ask people, if you go interview, go anywhere, people, you hear, even people, they upload them for the status, say, I marry my best friend, I marry my best friend. Who can they beat them for the marriage? You marry your best friend, and your best friend, I call they beat you. Now, which I not really can understand with that. So many things. So, that's why I said today, now, matter will be so we'll go decide today. For me, we'll decide for inside regulatory, and we'll go decide. And I not get the power, I not get the energy, I not get the muscle, and I not get the knowledge to say, yes, I want to decide this thing by myself. That's why I bring somebody and say, yes, she not guru, she not expert for inside this matter. She come from FIDA, and we're talking about one of the people we say did the publicity team for the current ESCO. We'll get for inside the Golden Chamber barrister Elizabeth Iyamoju for inside the Golden Chamber. Madam, good afternoon.
Hi people, now good afternoon.
And we believe so your way to come here not to be difficult for you.
Well, we thank God we don't reach here.
Okay, thank Baba God. We don't hear so many things so they say they happen. The recent one and now they say go make we trend go make other ones go come and don't they say consign late gospel singer Osinashi, we she don't go that kingdom come because of all this kind issue of domestic violence. And every day as they break, I mean they strong, we get more updates. The recent update now come we say the husband they will first marry where the wife no will nobody know. So they don't first marry because pictures come out to prove that one. So many things could happen. Make we start quickly. What is the domestic violence?
Okay. Domestic violence now violence where they happen for intimate setting or make I call a house setting. So this domestic violence, if it be something if it they happen between husband and wife, or it could happen between boyfriend and girlfriend, but essentially it mean violence where they happen between intimate partners. People where don't talk say I love you, now my husband or now my boyfriend we dey together or we dey stay together for the same house. Now that one might be domestic violence. The domestic might be house setting.
Okay, because I know domestic animal, the domestic violence. Okay, quickly now, how would they find ourselves for this kind of situation? Because many times people they talk come out, but I don't believe say I will just do now. I see somebody will do I will go get up and go drag the person come for your husband house or for your wife house. Someone not remove the issue of men too, because some persons don't view say some men too they see this so far this same domestic violence. But basically now the women on loud parts. We will look everything as time go allow us. Now, how this kind of thing take? What did they really cause them? From the experience where you don't get as a lawyer, so many cases where you don't handle and all that. What really they cause this domestic violence?
Now this question wey you ask me na big question because we fit share am into two. We fit look am from wetin dey cause am in the sense of say that time wey the thing take happen, wey take start for the house, wetin cause am. Another way wey you fit take look am be say how e take dey happen for marriage or people wey say, as you first talk am before, say they be best friend. How e come take change wey come be say e dey happen. So I not just know which one in particular now you want. But if we say make we look am from the first angle where I take talk and say wetin dey start am. E fit be say na aggravation. Say maybe like most people generally go think say e get wetin the woman talk, e get wetin the woman do wey cause am. Maybe talk bad word or e do bad thing wey cause am wey the man come dey beat am. Then e also fit be say the man himself, e brain no correct. He don drink, he don take ganja, be any of those things, shisha, anyone wey they take, and he brain not the correct again. So even when the woman do the correct thing, he tell am something where he supposed to ordinarily tell am, he go flip, and then the violence don't start. He don't start to dey beat am. Or the one way loud pass for this domestic violence, so where we dey talk, now be the beating. Now that one now people they see. But other forms of domestic violence, they like we get emotional violence. You understand? We get financial violence. We be say you go you and woman go there, so you go say make you no work, you no go collect him, then you no go they give am money, you go they starve him. You get the one way be say you go just verbal abuse, you go just you man chop. That one way they use man chop. So now women nice be that one pass. But some men too, they be your guy for inside. But domestic violence, it dey many ways. But the one where we mainly they see, where they draw waves most, now be this one where they with physical assault. And like I talk on, either maybe the woman talk something, invest the man do one, he can't start to the bitter, or the man self he had no correct way because of shisha or drink or anything where they happen to him. Maybe now they not tell him bad thing, only if they do one. So on the other hand, some people before they marry, they know they look way before they marry. So they not go see whether they really compatible before they marry. And because of that, they go jump enter. By the time they don't enter, they'll come say you over there. Or some, they look well, they see them, but their mind tell they say, I go fit change them. That I go fit change them, so now be the biggest wahala wey dey the matter. As a girl, as a female, as a woman, never ever deceive yourself. Say, this man they do this thing before we marry. Once we marry, I go change them. Now lie. If mama no fit change them. If papa no fit change them. If brothers and sisters, if family, community no fit change them. No be you. Now one can change them. As a wife or in the domestic setting, your work not be to change the man.
You know, be Holy Spirit now. Holy Spirit now they change. Now, because the thing they pay me say, these are people will say as you talk, I love you. How it can't taste sour? What it can happen along the line? Pay me now. What could you look at from a different side now? Growing up, you see say parents, but they always stress on they stress on the female child. Say if any person touch you, you carry belly. Not that any person touch you carry belly. Nobody, or maybe few people they do have. They really this year I want to talk to the boy child to train her way to become, because the thing is this thing are from foundation. Now from foundation. You cannot believe any one guy you grow up, you start to be now waiting now nobody. I don't know whether I don't learn that for us. I don't know. Nobody.
I think say we go reach there, but you don't start them. The society does spoil, and now we not cause If we go back into history, we will see even now we still they try to change them for some men mind. Say women not be chatted, will not be property of man. That's attitude where they learn from ground, where they take train, they say woman are chatted, na man be head of the family. Yes, man are head of the family, but woman are chatted, na the property of the man. He dey there to please the man. Now cause some way be say as children they grow up, they go they train them. The training where they give them, they give the woman training where you go to serve the man, where you go take care of wash plates, wash clothes, cook, do all those ones. but nobody dey give the man any training. So the training wey the man get now be say he na bababos, so the woman supposed to serve am. So for any mistake now, say well, maybe the woman not do one thing where the boy feel say he's supposed to do, the next thing na gbas don full everywhere. We need to change that mentality. We need to start to dey train our children right. We need to, as we dey train our girls, say make them they learn to cook this, do that. We also supposed to dey train our boys too. We need to train them to know, say they need to respect girl child. Say the girl child not be chatty. Say that girl child now partners now they be. Some boys now if they just come, they say now they want discipline their sister. You go see how the boy go brutalize. Or say Otio no Ogbe. Na brother, na the discipliner. Na him born where you go discipliner. His parents not there. So if you don't give the boy that hand when he dey grow, they come. Meanwhile, the boy no go wash plates, he no go wash clothes, he no go do anything for anybody. Na him be oga. Then if the girl wash, maybe he no clean well, he no wash the plate well. The next thing na to samara and beat him. All these things now very wrong mentality. As we dey train our children, we supposed to train our boys right. We don't to train the girl child self. Now the boy child now we supposed to dey train now.
That one a very strong point. Now we supposed to dey train now too. Make we dey train both. Make we dey train both of them the same equal way. What you supposed to tell this one, tell the other one too, because now one of the challenges we face with that. And again, make we still look at from the issue of broken marriage. You get anything to do with this? Maybe somebody will grow with only the father or grow with only the mother. You get anything to do with this? Maybe say not see that love. When papa and mama they show to each other, not see them and they grow with that mentality of any person, not just to work on any person you want to do as you like that.
For my opinion, me believe say not be the broken family na cause. Now wetin lead to the brokenness of the family. Na be the wahala. Wetin they break the family. Maybe in some cases now, like Osinachi case now she no wrong. Some of the things where they break family now, I be say maybe the man they beat the woman. The next time after the woman don't be no fit she run come out with her children. Or they separate, or the man they get maybe extramarital affair. He dey one side, whether not the man side or the woman side. But within the period where they live together, so Papa, how you they do? Now both bas you they do. Because if as a father you dey house, you they give your pikin both bas. Your wife, I mean, both bas. Your pikin they look. Your daughter they look. Your son they look. And then as the woman come there, you come endure. As they endure, you go they tell me, they tell your daughter say, my daughter, na so marriage be oh, na so marriage be. When those two children don't grow, the girl go assume, she go think how her parents say they do. She go say na so it be. If the man never beat her for marriage, he never walk. You say na correction. My mother tell me to the endure. Then the boy child go also feel say if he never beat his wife, he never be man of the house. Now, parents now they train their children on what they go be for future. And this set of people where we get right now, their parents don't already inculcate them for their head, say, na boss bass.
Now winner.
Yes.
So now, make we look another different place now. When you talk, I remember you talk about some men go up put woman for house, talking about financial violence, that is important. Doesn't mean they don't work. You get one matter now when they try. Some matter now they might table when they try see how we fit help them and push them come on our side too to see how we fit can give them make they take come off for the kind pains where they did. So now we get one like that. So they say the man just get believe. Say now to what the woman need. Now make food your full ass. In the one you only go market by say buy. Make food your full house. But that care, all those other things, you don't make food your full house. Okay, madam, my wife, you look, I don't like your hair. Take me, go do hair in all day. I take do hair, not co-signer. So, and now this same society, because society now will let you know saying why you not come out, why you not come out, why you not speak out. But the same society, if you come out, the same society, now go to say why you come out for your husband house, you not go fit be. Believe me, supposing Osina should come out for that marriage. Now the same society now go see to say you will be Christian, you will be gospel singer, why you go come out like that? So how will fit correct this whole thing?
Now we dey do so. Now to the talk, sensitization. Now we dey call am. In truth, ordinarily, Osinachi for if he come out like to talk so, the society for shouts. But it is high time the society change that mentality. Make them know say divorced or divorcee na better pass dead. Osinachi na mind be say, oh, make I stay there because of my children. Whether you like them or not, you dead there or you not dead there, your children go survive. Now when you don't die, now should be the children dead there. It very painful. But if to say she come out, whether you like them or not, if for survive. Society generally, now when we they talk about Osinachi, that everybody they talk say, hey, domestic violence, so hey, you no good though, you no good. Small time now, matter go change. Our pastors for church, now them they carry winner for that one. Woman go come meet you, he go come tell you say, see oh, in they suffer oh, see stress when they go through. This man they beat him, go say go back and pray. He never pray rich. The woman don't pray, don't lean. Go back and pray. You never pray rich. Pray until something changes. Something not change. You know, tell her make it go. Meanwhile, as they talk and say pray. You know they call the husband or may you tell and say this thing you are doing is very bad. Or may you talk and say, if the law catches you, they will deal with you very, very thoroughly. So you have to change. No, they tell and say pray. And that man where you they talk just now, we be say they provide food. Needs there where woman gets. The needs where the woman get, they're plenty. If you like, you put food for us. Food alone, not be the only thing. But that man where they provide only food for us, so how the woman will do any other thing in not concern, and a very selfish, stingy man, like the man be. And that woman is supposed to know, say, that man, they abuse him. Sometimes, as women, we supposed to open our eye, may we see, may we know what they happen to us. If we not understand what they happen to us, it go hard us before we take proper decision for ourselves. Okay. So, if that woman realize, say, na financial abuse now they do, you go insist say I want work, I want to earn money for myself. If not so, if you feel say you don't want to make I work, you want make I just take day house, make I take care of your children. They give me salary. Or they give me stipend. Give me an allowance, my personal allowance. Make they enter my own account. Not be say, if something they happen now, she needs to take care of herself, or she needs to run, or she needs to do, she'll say she not get. That one a prison. That might be that financial abuse. They do you strong thing. But because you don't get the money to take care of your children, to take care of yourself alone, you don't even get money if you want to run, you take rent house. Or take enter transport, go your parents' house. That one a prisoner, and that one be the abuse we did.
Okay, from the legal side now, because now you touched more, you talk about so men of God, they already view the instead of because basically scripturally or whatever, some pastors, divorce not to make sense like that, but it better say maybe you will stay single. And you still wrong marriage will lead to your death. And that. Now, from the legal side, how it be passed? What will be the way forward? How not to be run on when issues like this come up?
Well, like I say it's better to be divorced than to be dead. From a legal side, if this kind of thing they happen to you, the best thing for you now to find relief. And that relief might be to find fight for divorce. But make it not be say, oh, we they push for divorce. If you know, say your husband they beat you, the first thing to do, separate yourself from her. You go separate yourself, either go your parents' house or find place where you go stay with your children. Then take care of yourself. Meanwhile, within that period, he too go check himself. You understand? So it go give two of una opportunity, make una take stay aside, make una rethink una relationship, whether the relationship go work or it no go work. If una see say okay, e go work and the man say okay, I no go dey beat you again, we go change. Or na the woman dey beat the man say I no go beat you again, we go change. We wan come back again. By that time, maybe the time where they don't stay apart, they don't understand, remember why they married themselves in the first place. Then you can go back together. But if you see say it no go work, it's better to divorce. And like you talk on, yes, religious men may the fit talk say no, divorce is bad, but not be so Bible talk. Bible in Matthew 19 verse 9 talk and say the only ground for divorce na adultery. If you see say your husband they sleep with another woman, but biblically, you don't already the reason for divorce, you don't already did. The Bible talk and say if the man they commit adultery or the woman they commit adultery, then you fit divorce the person. It is very, very hard to see man where they beat his wife. If they brutalize the wife for us, you say that man, you no get girlfriend for our side. It is very hard. So if you check yourself where you go see scriptural grounds to say waka leave the man or the marriage, so that you no go die for there.
Thank you very much. Now, quickly, what about men who will pass through this kind of situation?
Now, men wey dey pass through this kind of situation na two ways o. Either say the man dey go through verbal or emotional abuse because the woman too dey talk, e dey nag am, e wan kill am, the man no get peace of mind again. Or in very rare circumstances, the women they beat their husband. Now the same advice where they give the women, now they give the man. You to carry your bag, run. It's better to die alive than to die. Because we don't already see cases where women kill their husband. Now I don't want going and it not concern me the reason why they kill their husband. But one thing where they setting they say something push the women to do what they do. Whether now abuse from the men or not the important now. But I want to make men know say nobody get monopoly of madness. Now two side now it be. The same way man take the beat woman too fit change tomorrow. You go say okay, this man want kill me before he kill me, now me will kill him. We don't see him. One girl for not now we marry in a young girl, he marry him underage. As he be say the man they sleep with her violently all the time. The girl not ready. He put rat poison for the food. The man die. You don't hear about that one. The other one the PDP stalwart speaking. Now the wife key. That one they say because of adultery. You don't hear about other ones for Lagos where be say even he kill and cut the private particle for his hand. So you see the way they take to be like crime of passion. Those women they don't tire. They not feel bear again. They'll call do strong thing. Some of them say they'll do on slow deaths. They'll suffer, they put something for the food, small. You know, small. Now, if you know, say you did marriage where be say you no get peace. You did the marriage, you know, say, now enemies, you are not sleeping with the enemy. It better may you come out, may both of you day on your own, than to continue to stay and you die. Whether you be the man or whether you be the woman. Now peace na better pass.
Okay. When you talk before this question I ask you, you talk about say if it still makes sense, say you will not encourage divorce, but maybe they separate first. For the case of Yetunde, which she does go that kingdom come because of this old domestic violence, she first separate. But the man come beg him. And I believe that beg will follow say I don't change, I don't go do it again. But now this whole thing now she don't see die now. That they go back together. Then again, for information where they reach us now, say Osina she husband don't deny about the abuse, of which I don't know now whether they get a strong evidence talking about the they want for follow on legally and all that. So but for situation like this, how the law take the handle am?
Now the idea to get proof not be one way, not be one way to get proof. All these people where all this information they come out from now, they are potential witnesses.
Okay.
You understand? There be potential witnesses. You see them, I don't see am when he slap am. I see am when he blow am for chest. Osinachi and the husband, they get children, they not get. Those children they go testify. We don't hear them before. It don't happen plenty times. Even children, picking wey never reach 14 years, don't testify. Say, now my father and I kill my mother. You understand? So they never see any criminal way be say you go just ask and you go say yes, now me do one. It hard. Now either maybe the police don't touch her and you go come write confessional statement or something lead to something. But evidence plenty. To get evidence, you know, they hard. They say in every rumor there must be an element of truth. That element of truth must show. Throughout the times where they don't live together, something must prove am. First, medical report go show wetin kill am. You understand? As I read, they say he kick am for chest. He kick am for chest. How he take get that this thing for chest? He go get bruise. Then they do autopsy. He go show where how he take get the injury. If na ordinary sickness now they sick, wey kill am, na cancer na kill am. Medical report go prove and say na cancer kill am. But if na abuse, it must show. And whether we like am or not, one person proof must dey one way or the other say it don first dey beat am. So that one no bother me. Say the man dey deny because na so all dey deny.
Okay, now if maybe at the end of the day, if they come find am guilty, what will be the penalty? And again, the one way be say domestic violence will not lead to death. But the woman can't still cry, come and they come out to evidence come there. What will be the penalty for that one too? You
see, the thing with criminal law, we say, like this matter, you get plenty places where you feel whole put. First and foremost, now you look at the murder. Not be only domestic violence again. It murder. Murder na death. You understand? Death. If you don't get the intention, that is dementia, not you go come be manslaughter. That one a life imprisonment. You understand? Now, when you at the end of the investigation, now you go tell you where you go. If now ordinary beat her now, you injure and he sue you for that one, for now assault, domestic violence. You feel they get na felon, you feel they get 4 years, you feel they get 7 years, you feel they get all those kind of one. But this one way be say person don't die, either death or life imprisonment, all those kind of things. Now go day.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, recently you get some persons will be saying yes, they don't get my town and the handle now they try to see how we take go save that situation too. Now 10 years old girl, a girl of about 10 years old, the mother they always the beat her. Now the mother now don't even talk now say he go blind the eye, of which don't beat one eye over cover, say go blind the eye. And what come ask what about the dad? They say the dad not there, whether they are abroad or something, not there around with them. They always the beat them every now and then. Injury for the small girl body. That one are domestic violence and how una feed that to the handle those kind of situation.
That woman needs psychiatric evaluation.
Okay.
They need to carry that woman go psychiatric. May you ask her why they violent. May if I may for know whether I get what they happen to the head. You understand? Because you know if you beat your pikin to the extent you want blind them. Most times we see those kind of bad beating. In the case of stepmother, not being natural born the pikin, all those kind of things. So we need to ask questions where we're for that kind of matter. But if we get strong welfare arrangements, that kind of pikin they go take them from the mother. Government go take them from the mother. Put them for a home. Or they call them foster home. You'll find a set of adult parents who are ready to take care of the child. Will mean well for the child. Take and come off from the woman. As it be say she don't know how to be mother, you go collect them from her. But that one not mean say make law not punish her. You understand? Law go still punish her put.
Okay, thank you very much. We need to go this break. When we come, we'll talk small. Don't put the call lines so that we'll hear reactions from listeners out there. Not touch it that will come back now. Trying excitement, now radio to this step of the program we're listening to. So my name now International Kelly is no special advisor to the governor on illegal marriage and private enjoyment. And we see the program with the VCDS. Today now Wednesday make we decide, and no matter what they decide today, I don't concern domestic violence because we go to the year and now for inside of Nigeria, that will become something else. And the best way they help us is do justice to our barrister Elizabeth Iyamojo from FIDA, and we don't talk so many things, and time there should be say We go hear from you. But before we open the call line and the test only line, make we stay ask a lawyer here the way forward. Now, what will be the way forward for issues like this? And again, how Oyibo must say provision stop is better than kiosk. And so the Nigerian will be. But the Oyibo will say prevention is better than kiosk and than cure. Now, how will we prevent this kind of thing? Maybe things we person need to do before marriage. And sometimes some people they see the symptoms, but they'll see should get put. So less than a minute, just quickly wrap up before we go.
Okay. I'll tell my sisters out there, say all this marriage where they see for road they do. When they tell parents back, say, I don't get husband, it's not good. In the olden days, when you want marry, when you tell your parents say see or they come say they want marry, they'll first do investigation. They go ask how the family be, how it be. Because if you look family, if you want marry, you look the family well. If the husband and wife, the father and mother, they together, they live in peace. You know, say even yourself, the children, they don't learn that kind of attitude. Now then go live together in peace too. Then if you date with man, una they date, he don't slap you first time, he slap you 2 times. You say, Nami Kosan, he go change. Run, because you don't see the sign. He no go change. When you don't enter the marriage, he go dey worse. That's the way you no fit control yourself when you never pay your bride price. You no go fit control yourself when you don't pay your bride price. So, before marriage, open your eyes well. Not jump put because una see yourself for club. Una don't see yourself for club, una like each other. Then the next thing you have to tell your father, say, I want marry him. You don't give your parents or family opportunity to investigate her. You know they help. If you don't marry, anything like that they happen, it is better to run away than to die. If you like you talk about Yetunde matter, you say she don't first do separation. When she can't come back, then it still the thing still happen. I'm very certain say when she come back, not be the first time when it happen, now she can't die. If you come, the man promise you say it no go happen again. As you reach back again, you don't see the sign say you don't dey go there. Run this time, not go back. May not be like say we just dey talk say any small thing divorce, any small thing divorce. Give the opportunity. But if you see that now you marry the man, now you know how it first be. You know how it dey be before you go reach that mood. And another thing, women want don't dey wait. If you see say person want beat you, avoid them. So if you self you dey talk, you know say your words, the things where you dey talk, you dey cause them. Avoid all those things because this body not be firewood. You know how it dey be. Once they don't hit you, they don't hit you. Injury where you go come now, you go they carry the pace. So avoid them. And if you see say not be the one way that they avoid because not be you the trigger and not be you the cause. Now run, now be that.
Yeah, I don't hear one years ago we say I ain't with the date boy. You not go slap him. Say which kind of person be that one. So some women is it that they still like him or I don't understand.
That girl where you they talk so go check his history. Go check where he for grow. You'll see say his father they beat him mother way.
Okay. Not be all marriage they start with will you marry me? So now I get beleo. So now that will be say I get beleo. Maybe he never to check the guy. Then it can't happen. He born one. See say the man way don't change. He can look at he go say okay make we wait. For another one don't enter. All those kind of people, what will be the advice for them? What is the so far this whole thing?
The same advice where I first give, nice TB. Go home. Go and take care of your children. Many people they will carry belly. When they carry belly, people say may they abort and they abort, may they abort and they no abort. Meanwhile, the man not come marry them. They have single moms today, and if you talk to them, you ask them, they will tell you say those children are a blessing for their life. So go back, struggle, take care of your pikin alone if that is what it takes. It just means that you have to be stronger financially so that you can take care of yourself and your child because the child don't become your responsibility alone. But the idea is say because you don't get belly, you must marry the man. Very bad idea.
But some men they believe say they no want live. They'll say because of the children. But if you die now, the children not done, you not go see them again. Now all those ones say because of the children, and they still the house. So if because many of them they won't come out, the husband not ready to release the children for them. So how they fight that one?
The law say the woman get as much right over children as the man. Wonsu against Wonsu, William against Williams. These are decisions of the Supreme Court say woman get as much right over children as the same right wey man get. So even if una not marry,
even if
una not marry legally, go court. We get family court where go handle the matter, and it go give you custody of your children. First and foremost, if the man dey very violent against you, wetin go make us believe say you no go dey violent against the children? And also, if the man is staying alone, or in any case, how are we certain that he can actually take care of the children depending on their tender years, the age where they dey? You understand? So if you dey run from a relationship, or una never even marry, a situationship, you dey run from situationship because they beat you. Now that kind of place now you will leave children. So you to go court, even though una never marry, go court and ask for custody of your children.
Which of the court?
Family court, e dey magistrate court. Family court dey magistrate court. E also dey high court. But you don't need too much. You don't need to stress your head about that one. If you go meet lawyer, the lawyer go direct you on which court to go. And if you come feeder go also advise you on the best way to go about it.
Okay, now then that place now they go now, because what you gonna row as feeder? What you gonna row as feeder in terms of situations like this? Even for that girl of a 10 years old girl, the mother, the you gonna row for inside.
Feeder na NGO, na non-governmental agency, and so we dey try to do the best way we fit do for women and children, particularly those ones where they indigent. That is to say, they not getting money to take care of themselves. So in such situations, we dey first, when person go report, we dey try to do arbitration to see if na case where be say the matter go fit settle. However, if we see say not be case where they will fit settle, we go stand gidigba for the back of the woman and the child to ensure say they get justice and they safe at all times. We dey do all these ones in collaboration with the state government through the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Issues, wey be former Women Affairs. So, and other well-meaning Nigerians wey dey assist us too.
Okay, we are on our office day in case people won't come say they need assistance for now to help them for a situation like this.
Our office dey Bar House for back of High Court Saple Road. If you reach High Court Saple Road now, between High Court Saple Road and Palm House, you'll see one third road where they there. If you reach the end of the road, on your right, na Bar House, Lawyer's House, na they there. Inside Lawyer's House, there our office dey inside there.
Okay, thank you very much. And I will believe so many people don't jot them down, and because so many issues there where we say yes, people don't know how to go about them. Because some persons there now, they look and say they don't go fit tell any person where they could feel laugh them. So these people now, we will suggest and advise them, may they come meet you now, and I'll tell them the best way to go about it. And I like that part because so many people don't know that part before. Some feel okay, they never marry legally. Say the man will come claim, say, I didn't get the children. So thank God say you don't say, even if they marry or not, to courts, they already say they handle that issue. 07062639275, 09039394427, 08121789154. The test only line is 08074009076. Hello. Good afternoon, Danjuma. Talk to us.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Hello. Big Tony. You don't tell you abandon me. Talk to us.
So, now, regarding the other woman when she is not passed, because bless her soul, some churches, like pastors too, don't reach that and say, they say, I don't know how to do that. Maybe they pick up to their members. Because you cannot be covering everything of it, it's not the obvious. Because this one, the father a pastor, the woman a pastor. So, we're going to take some orientation. What is it? Yes, it's both religion and community.
Thank you very much. Hello. Afternoon. You know where they call us from? Brother Mike, okay. Okay, talk to us. Okay.
My brother, we are the talk by the grace of God. I am the ordained man of God and I preach my daughter. The truth of the matter is, when we get it right, the message target is no good. There are many what they are doing. Because what I always tell some people that because you get the one when I handle one thing, so they now say, well, I don't tell you leave your husband though, because the message they will tell a pastor, right? Because you know the pastor also, now is the fine side. Now you say make a run for money. Let's say if you know what is good for you, it's one. Because I don't really see why God joined us together. If you can never pay that price, if you never pay that, it's not for you. What is the meter for?
Exactly. Okay, should they hear you? Should they hear you?
Another country to work, but instead of everything. But I'm glad that they come back to Rabo carrying woman and the 3 children where you need to get that. Now, when they come go you, there's where they want to fly and they must say, from them, man, children. And the man, because of that one, they have an animal to die. So I think I'm not thinking about that. The Lord will be responsible. It's impossible.
Okay, just the listen, she will answer you.
They can sue her. At the end of the day, it's the court that makes the decision. You understand? Now the court now they make the decision. So if cause of death, now heart attack, based on the information where it gets, say the children not being known, sue her. She is not immune to it. But at the end of the day, you know, all these decisions, we can, as lawyers, we only fit air our opinion to say CRCB and CRCB. Now, sometimes some positions of the law, even we lawyers feel they quarrel with them. Like the position of the law, feel they talk, say irrevocable conclusion, say children where they're born for marriage, say now the children of the man. You understand? But in this kind of situation where they don't do a DNA, they say not be the man, I get the children, and that thing I can sue the woman. If you sue the woman, then let the court take the decision where they need to take.
Okay, based on the judgments. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where they call us from? Okay, talk to us. Okay.
Thank you.
Amen. All right, thank you very much. Hello. We'll try to make you reach us back. Now, women will be say yes, because sometimes if you ask some men, those not the women they push them. their mouth, their attitude, so many characters. So, what will be your advice to those such women? If you say they push the men to come, because the guy you pursue go through, she go turn say kill me. The men don't try be a rich, but women they push them, and they make some of them they react the way they react.
I get message for the two of those parties. As a woman, if you know say your mouth not they let you keep you they talk anyhow. You say if they say who will do anyhow, go see anyhow. So you first get her in mind, say as you they talk anyhow, you feel see anyhow. So you go use that one to they caution yourself. Because even the law they against that thing, call them verbal abuse, emotional abuse. It is a very bad thing. So you stop them. Then for the man, the question where I go ask them say, if they go outside, they deal with their guys, and their guys can't talk with it pain them. Now so that they give their guy both bass. It takes a man to say spears down. To be able to control yourself, now mark of being a man. If a woman talk to you where you know like waka come out. When you waka come out, you talk to you where you know like the first time, you talk to you second time. You waka come out. When you come back, you tell her say, as it be say you not feel respect me, so I go divorce you. Make the woman they think her. If she not agree, you see give her time. Carry and go her father and her mother place small. May go stay there. Then you tell her father and mother say, the mouth her mouth no good, and I no feel better. I don't want me I go kill her. Make the father and the mother can't think her whether na good idea or not. So na both ways. But it is better say you come on for the house, una separate, una divorce, than say you kill the woman or the woman kill you.
Thank you. Hello. Hello. We don't pick your call. Good afternoon. Hello. Right, we will try and make you reach us back 07062 639275 or 09039 394427. Hello. Try call us back. Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. Now you be our last caller, but you get 30 seconds. Stop to us. What will be your name? Okay, we ask the question first. No. Make we mind the language you they use, no matter what. Thank you very much. We say greetings. I still feel family can help keeping married people. They could decide to put a threat to the violent one, especially with the men. It could help. Somebody just suggest. Not really. Well, madam, in 30 seconds or 10 seconds because of time, just wrap up. Advice.
My people, now do well, now thank you, now deal with us since. I want to tell you now, say there is absolutely no reason for whatever when man go take the beat his wife. If you not fit beer, they do you waka comot because that woman na adult. You get some kind of things where you see they do am. You no go feel race and take beat you. So may we try, may we get they live together in peace.
Thank you very much. I believe so. We'll bring you come some other time. I can really appreciate you for the time when you to join us today. My name is Akel Merit. On a good night. Thank you very much, Barrister Elizabeth Iyamojo.
Are you looking for a place to